Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to access Libby by Overdrive, a free app where you can borrow ebooks and audiobooks using your library card. You can use Libby with your iPhone, iPad, or Android. So let's get started. So I'm using an iPad today. So I've gone to the home screen and I've pressed the App Store. Then it's going to bring up your app store and you're going to type in the search bar Libby by Overdrive or simply Libby. It's going to bring up the Libby app, and next to it you're going to hit the install button, and you can see that it's loading. Once the app has loaded, I'm going to press open. So once the app has opened, it's going to ask you a series of questions. The first question is, do you have a library card? Go ahead and select yes. Then it's going to ask if you want it to search for your library. Don't select guess my library. Go ahead and select the second option that says I'll search for a library. So now you're going to type in your library. So if you're a Garden City Public Library card holder, you will type in Boise. And it's going to bring up a little rectangle that says Boise Public Library. Go ahead and press that rectangle. So for the next step, they're going to ask you to enter your library account details. So you're going to need to get out your library card. On the back of your library card, there is a barcode with a 14-digit number. You're going to enter that here. So after you enter in your library card number, it's going to ask you for your PIN, which is usually the last 4 digits of your phone number. But if you get stuck here, go ahead and give us a call and we can help you reset your PIN. So once the app launches, this is what it will look like. And down at the bottom, you can see on the right, there's something called the shelf. And then on the left, there's something called the library. Go ahead and press the shelf on the right. So once you launch the shelf, you can see that it's an easy way to keep track of what you're borrowing. There is the loans area and the holds area. I'm going to go over those in a little bit, but I just kind of wanted you to see that shelf is where you can access those things. So now I wanted to focus on the library portion of Libby, which is on the bottom left-hand corner. Go ahead and press that. And then you're going to press on the search bar up at the top left-hand corner. But before we search for an author, I wanted to point out preferences, which is located on the left-hand side of the page in the middle. Applying preferences is going to help filter your search. So for instance, you can search format and choose either books or audiobooks, languages. You can have various languages that you search by. Audience is juvenile, young adult, general, and mature content. Compatibility is Libby or Kindle. And then availability is important, so you can choose whether you see everything in the catalog or just what's available now. And you can also sort by default, relevance, popularity, date added, release date, author, and title. So let's just go ahead and filter by available now. If you're going to do that, make sure that you hit apply preferences. If you don't hit that button, it won't save it. Many times people have forgotten to save that, and so just go ahead and hit apply preferences. So you can see that it saved those preferences. So when you go to search, it's going to hold on to that available now. But I'm going to go back real quick and just redo everything to just not have the preferences and search for everything so that you can see kind of kind of how it works, how Libby works. So up in the top left-hand corner, I'm going to use the search bar to search for a popular author. We have several results, and so I'm going to be able to either borrow some titles or place a hold on others that are not available at this time. So right now I'm going to go ahead and click on borrow. It's going to bring up this screen, and you'll need to hit borrow again. So we are going to go to our shelf, so just to check out and see what it looks like. We could always open the book and just start reading it, but I kind of want you to see what it looks like here when you go back to your shelf. It's under your loans. If you were to click on library down at the bottom left-hand corner, it's going to take you back to your search results. So what if we want to just place a hold on another Dan Brown book? You just hit place hold, and you'll have to place hold again. And if you go back to your shelf, you can see if you click on loans, it will show you the one we checked out. And then if you click on holds, there's the hold that says you will wait for 2 weeks. All right, so that is Libby. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful and you're able to get started with your reading. Feel free to contact us with any questions. We want to make sure that you have access to various options for your reading.